Better late than never. Guess what? KOBBIE Mainoo is finally going to make his first start for England at Euros as they do take on Slovakia in the knockout stages. That game will be on Sunday, and it has taken the public, the global outcry for Gareth Southgate to see that his best player is not Jude Bellingham, not Phil Foden, not Cole Palmer. It is KOBBIE Mainoo. And what you're seeing on your screen, the numbers, arrows, and dots are not just decoration. I mean, even if I'm not an artist, I'm not the worst artist. Those are numbers, important numbers to give you an idea of the KOBBIE game. And in this video, I'm going to relate KOBBIE of England, how he plays the few times we've seen him play. Of course, we are going to be seeing him make a full start. Probably will play 90 minutes. But try to compare him with how he plays for Man United. And maybe there is just something, maybe there is something that Erik ten Hag can borrow from how Gareth Southgate deploys KOBBIE when he brings him on for England, even if he has not been trusting him largely. But I feel like KOBBIE for England is more free, is more fun. We see more of his good attributes than we see with Man United. And those stats right there on your screen, those arrows and stats are here to point to that and give you an idea of how KOBBIE should be playing when we bring in Manuel Ugarte, who most likely is going to be among the first signings for Ineos. Like, share, subscribe. As I do again, thank you guys so much for hearing my cry, my request for you to like our videos. The last video I dropped, I think, as I speak now, has got almost 150. That was the target, 150 likes. Guys, you are amazing. Now, let's push it further. Can we try to push this one to 200? We do it for KOBBIE. Push this one to 200, but just listen to what I'm about to explain about this boy and why I think he has, for the longest time, I've thought he has is the future of Man United. Now, these are the stats of KOBBIE Mainoo when England played against Slovenia in the last game that he came on for. He played for 45 minutes. He had 0 shots on goal, but he had 34 passes, won 1 tackle, had 1 cross, and 4 ball recoveries. Now, those are amazing stats for a player, 45 minutes, because he had better stats than Gallagher. I think perhaps most of the England players, even Jude Bellingham, I believe, yet he played a smaller period of time than them. But when you get to the passes, the 34 passes he played, only 1 of them went wrong, was incomplete. The 33 were complete passes, and look at the direction of his passes. What those arrows show is how he was passing this ball. Now, this is something that was lacking in the England team. He was making them play, and you can see most of his passes were passes forward or passes sideways in the final third, because in the final third you cannot keep passing forward. You've got to pass again depending on what the situation is. But his passes, this is what I was saying, that KOBBIE made England play. His passes were kept the ball moving. England were in control of the ball just because of KOBBIE. That is what I've been saying, that KOBBIE forms a fulcrum for any team he plays for. Now, for such a player, he needs a solid number 6 behind him to release him, to free him. KOBBIE, whereas he used to track back and win balls back, he was winning balls mostly. The 4 tackles he won in the opposition half. If you do recall in that game, that's what you need with a player the skills of KOBBIE. But for that to happen, you must have a Declan Rice, a solid disciplined number 6 behind. But again, what KOBBIE does, what I've always said, that KOBBIE makes his other teammates good, is because he makes the team play. We saw even Declan Rice playing and passing the ball more, because whereas Rice is a number 6, he can move into moments where he has got attacking contributions to the team. But that can only happen if the person playing next to him is a ball player. He's moving the ball around, so he's engaging him. That is exactly how KOBBIE makes everyone look good. We saw Jude Bellingham looking better when KOBBIE came on because of this. The arrows you look at there. Look at the points at which he was moving at. The touch map. You look at that map and you see that nearly 70% of the times he was moving, that is his mobility, first of all, the freedom. But you can see that nearly 70% of those times was in the half, the opposition half. What does that mean? That this boy has got an attacking instinct. He has got a mobility. That's why I keep saying, we can play him as a number 10, he would even be more lethal. But even if he's not a number 10, and you've got your Jude Bellingham as a number 10, or Bruno Fernandes in the case of Man United, if he has a solid number 6 behind him in Ugarte, Declan Rice for England, this boy is going to improve everyone around him, and the team will look lethal by the day. Watch that game against Slovakia. tomorrow, and you'll see what I'm saying. This is exactly how you deploy KOBBIE. Now, my disquiet has been with Erik ten Hag, and maybe it's because of the players he had, because he did not have a solid number 6, so he needed everyone else, even the 10, Bruno, to come and try as much to support the number 6 defensively. But the thing is, with Man United, KOBBIE has been made to do a lot of work to try and come and fight back in his half, try and win the ball back, which isn't good, but it does not bring the best out of his game. So that's why when we bring in a number 6, we need to bring in that number 6 who, first of all, will be disciplined enough to stay as a number 6, win balls back, can a little bit be able to pass the ball, because it's so important. There are number 6s who can't pass the ball, so they win it back and they struggle to pass it. Now, the reason why Ugarte is a good partner for KOBBIE is because he's not just a physical number 6 who will win the ball back, but he can also even make little short dribbles and pass the ball, and try to pick his man and pass the ball to KOBBIE. So meaning he will be good for him, because he will make him play. He will do the donkey work, and if he has to go through a forest of legs to get to KOBBIE and pass to him the ball, he will be able to do it, because he has those little dribbling abilities, not at an exceptional level, but he has them. This is exactly what we need at Man United. So what I think Erik ten Hag can borrow from Southgate in terms of how he deploys KOBBIE is the freedom. KOBBIE needs more freedom. I feel like at Man United, he doesn't have a lot of the freedom, but the few moments he has got away, we've seen him ending up in the final third, and we've seen the goals. Ask Man City, the goal is scored. And the beauty is, England has Jude Bellingham, Man United has Bruno Fernandes, who I think is even smarter than Jude. Maybe Jude might be more talented, younger, but in terms of experience and smartness, Bruno is more naturally creative than Jude Bellingham. My thinking is, deploy, if with Jude Bellingham, KOBBIE can look this free and make the team look tick. It should even be much better with Bruno Fernandes, who is a more creative. But the problem is, because we didn't have a good number 6 behind them, they were left trapped between a rock and a hard place. They are going forward, but again, they have to recall, okay, we have to go back and defend, which is limiting. So we don't see the best of the duo. My thinking is, for me, this map here is what we want to see with KOBBIE when he plays next to Ugarte. And it's possible. We can achieve it, but it all goes back to the deployment. Now, with the team, the management team that we have constituted, that has got Rene Hake and Ruud van Nistelrooy, my thinking is, Erik ten Hag loves attacking and all. Leave the defensive stuff to Rene Hake, okay, to try and orchestrate. But the most important thing for me, guys, the success of Manchester United, we can even compete for titles. I'll tell you, England is going to destroy Slovakia just because of KOBBIE starting that game, because it is nearly confirmed. They are going to destroy Slovakia. It's confirmed he will be starting. There's no question about it. But the thing is, Man United's success and how far we will finish next season will depend on how we deploy KOBBIE. It's not who we sign. Yes, who we sign will matter. But if even if we sign Ugarte and Joao Neves and all the hot players we want, and we do not deploy KOBBIE right, Man United is going to struggle. Our football, this boy is the player who makes everyone tick. That's why we've got to rebuild the team around him. And for such a player, they need freedom. But also they need players who are at their level in terms of IQ. KOBBIE's IQ is out of this world. Paul Scholes was praising and saying, why on earth is Gary Southgate so fascinated with physicality instead of the brain? This boy's reasoning on the pitch is insane. That is why when he plays with Palmer and Jude Bellingham, even Declan Rice is smart at his level. You can see that their class is different. They're at a whole different level. That's why they get each other. They click the movements. I actually feel like they're even ahead in terms of their thinking of the game. They're ahead of Harry Kane, because there are certain wrong decisions that Kane was making. And when KOBBIE came on against Slovenia, they should have scored a goal. But because Kane kept making certain wrong decisions, they failed. But you saw that the romance between Jude Bellingham, Declan Rice, Mainoo, and Cole Palmer was different. You saw that England was at a whole different level. They were playing at a whole different level to when they have every other player they had. That shows you the gulf in quality when it comes to these players and these kids in the team. So with Man United, if we get a number 6 who is at that level, which I think Manuel Ugarte is close to that level, you have Bruno already is at that level. You have KOBBIE at that level. I think for me, Manchester United will be lethal, will be extremely ahead. Then we shall have elevated ourselves to a level close to Arsenal's midfield, close to Man City's midfield, and trust you me, we will be in serious title conversation. But it all goes back to how KOBBIE is deployed, the freedom is given. If Eric Ten Hag still deploys KOBBIE to come and play a lot in his half, we are losing a good player. He will, yes, do things, nice things, but in our half. And they won't yield anything. For me, that's very important. Well, in terms of the transfer talk, Ugarte is still top of the list in terms of holding midfielders. And I think for me, he will be the perfect guy to release KOBBIE to be enjoying himself like this, because this is what he wants to do. He said he loves to be on the ball. That is why he stopped being a striker, because he wants to be on the ball. That is his style of play. He knows how to use the ball. The ball is his friend. Most footballers don't make the ball their friend. KOBBIE is always asking for the ball. He's always moving, wants to be on the ball. That freedom is so important for this kid. And when he gets it, because we've trusted him, because he makes the right decision with the ball, he has the proper, complete scanning of a world-class footballer. Trust you me, the entire team will be ticked. Drop down in the comment section and give me your 2 cents. My name is Webb. I do remind you to subscribe, like, and share. And most importantly, drop a comment as we do keep talking Man United. Enjoy KOBBIE, guys. Tomorrow night he will be playing. I'll see you later, fam.